The world of professional football, moments of sheer brilliance can often emerge unexpectedly, forever changing the landscape of the sport. On a chilly Sunday afternoon, as the Jacksonville Jaguars faced off against the Pittsburgh Steelers in a high-stakes NFL showdown, fans across the nation braced themselves for an intense battle. The Jaguars, a team known for their tenacity and developing talent, had shown glimpses of promise throughout the season, but this game was destined to be remembered for one unforgettable play. Cam Little's jaw-dropping 70-yard field goal. The atmosphere in the stadium was electric, every spectator holding their breath as the ball was placed on the turf for what many believed was an impossible attempt. Field goals of such extraordinary length are rarely seen in the NFL, with the previous record held by the legendary Justin Tucker, who had stunned the world with a 66-yard kick. Yet, Cam Little, the Jaguars' rising star kicker, stepped up with unwavering confidence and precision, poised to make history. Leading up to this moment, the game had been a tightly contested back and forth, with both teams showcasing their offensive and defensive prowess. The Steelers, known for their formidable defense, had managed to contain much of the Jaguars' attack, but the scoreline was still close enough to make every point crucial. As the Jaguars found themselves deep in their own territory late in the fourth quarter, conventional wisdom dictated they would play it safe, attempting to move the ball cautiously and avoid turnovers. But the coaching staff, sensing a rare opportunity, decided to put faith in Little's leg, a decision that would soon electrify the crowd and rewrite NFL history. As the Jaguars lined up for the field goal attempt, time seemed to slow down. The stadium fell into a tense hush, punctuated only by the referee's whistle and the rhythmic footsteps of the snapper and holder. Cam Little's calm demeanour betrayed none of the pressure weighing on his shoulders. The snap was perfect, the hold steady, and Little's foot met the ball with a powerful, clean strike. The ball soared high and true, travelling through the crisp autumn air with a perfect spiral, an awe-inspiring arc against the backdrop of a roaring crowd and stadium lights. 70 yards, a distance that tests the limits of any kicker's strength and accuracy, was now within reach. As the ball sailed through the uprights, the realization hit everyone simultaneously. A new NFL record had just been set. Teammates erupted in celebration, fans jumped to their feet, and even the opposing Steelers players couldn't help but show their respect for such a historic feat. This kick wasn't just about distance, it was a demonstration of meticulous technique, unshakable focus, and physical prowess. Weather conditions, including wind and temperature, can play a critical role in long-distance kicks, but Little had accounted for every variable. His training regimen, which combined strength conditioning, flexibility exercises, and mental toughness drills, had prepared him for this very moment. Analysts later broke down the kick frame by frame, marvelling at his plant foot placement, swing mechanics, and follow-through, elements that all contributed to the perfect execution of a kick that will be talked about for decades. The significance of Cam Little's 70-yard field goal extended far beyond the record books. It altered the trajectory of the Jaguars' season and the outcome of the game itself. That moment of brilliance lifted the team's spirits and energized the fan base, serving as a catalyst for a string of positive performances in subsequent matches. Psychologically, it shifted momentum dramatically, putting pressure on the Steelers and forcing them to reconsider their defensive strategies. Coaches and players from both teams acknowledged how a single play, executed with such precision and daring, could change the dynamics of an entire game. The Jaguars went on to clinch a narrow victory, with Little's kick proving to be the decisive factor on the scoreboard. Beyond just one game, the kick symbolised the Jaguars' potential to compete with the NFL's elite, marking them as a team to watch in the coming years. Fans celebrated on social media and the play quickly went viral, sparking discussions about training techniques, player potential, and the evolution of kicking in football. Sports commentators hailed Little as a rising star, and the coaching staff praised his dedication and composure under pressure. This record-setting moment also inspired young athletes around the country, demonstrating that with hard work, focus, and confidence, the seemingly impossible could become reality. Cam Little's 70-yard field goal will undoubtedly be etched into NFL lore as one of the most remarkable feats in the sport's history. But beyond the immediate excitement, this achievement raises intriguing questions about the future of kicking and the evolution of player capabilities in football. As training methods continue to advance and athletes push the boundaries of physical performance, will even longer field goals become a new norm? Little's record sets a new benchmark, inspiring kickers everywhere to reach for greater distances and higher standards of accuracy. For the Jaguars, it reinforces the importance of investing in specialized talent and innovative coaching strategies. Little himself remains humble, crediting his coaches, teammates, and relentless practice routines for the success. Interviews following the game revealed his focus on consistency and mental strength as keys to performing under pressure. The NFL community, from fans to analysts, eagerly anticipates how this milestone will influence the sport's strategy, possibly encouraging teams to attempt more long-range kicks in critical moments. As for Cam Little, this historic kick is just the beginning of what promises to be a stellar career, with many expecting him to break more records and become one of the all-time greats. Ultimately, this extraordinary moment reminds us all why we love sports, for the thrill of witnessing human potential pushed beyond its limits and for the memories that unite fans worldwide. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.